Herring Review. What's going on, Yidden? Welcome back to Herring Review. Today we're with the one and only Naftali Engel, the founder of the Rebbe's Choice Herring. We've reviewed Rebbe's Choice Herring a number of times on Gishmak Herring. He sent us herring a few times, and I can honestly say that without the Rebbe's Choice, I don't think we would have made it this far.
Well, that's a big statement. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Naftali Engel from the Rebbe's Choice. Grew up in New York City, and we started a herring company. Thank God we've grown. We're in about 200 stores across the United States. We just started selling in Canada. Not our herring yet, but our Kefir are there, and we're looking forward to growing. And thank you for being here today.
I remember when I started, I had like maybe 30 followers, and you were like one of the first ones. You remember?
Yeah.
And you were so supportive of everything I was doing.
I mean, it was such a cool content. You know, it was such cool content. I never saw anything like that, and I really appreciate what you did. So I wanted to share that with you.
So today we are reviewing 3 herrings, and we also have a variety of kifles. So did you want to introduce?
So yeah, we have 2 cream sauce herrings here. We have our sweet onion herring, our honey mustard sriracha herring, and these are some of our best sellers. And then here we have our smoky za'atar herring, which is actually a new recipe. You'll give that a try. You'll let us know what you think. These are some of our best sellers, and people really enjoy them. And for our kifle, we have our original flatbread kifle. We have our spicy sriracha kifle, and just came out this month, Dill Pickle kifle.
Is this also in Canada already?
The Dill Pickle, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So everyone, go get this kifle. This is the best
Go
kifle.
get all of it.
What do you know? What stores in Canada?
Bubby's has it.
No way.
Yeah, you got to go to our website, therebbeschoice.com. We have a list of stores. So right now in Canada, only our dry goods are available. So you can find our kifle, our hot sauces, honey, spices, things like that. The herring, we're working on it. There's a few other stores. You got to check out the website.
Yeah,
Dig in.
Start with this one.
Yeah, go for it. Whichever way you want to go.
Okay, let's do this one. Here we go, the dill.
Dill as well. Actually, I haven't had that one with the dill.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you have a personal favorite kifle?
I think the original are, amazing. I can't really pick favorites, It's hard to pick favorites. It's like, who's your favorite kid?
Oh, let's keep it up here. Hold on, the phone for a minute every month. Wow. That's a lot of freaking flavor.
Yeah.
That's a lot of flavor in herring.
We really amped up the za'atar in there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You really got a lot more of the herbs, and it sits with you, you know? Like, I still taste the herbs.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go with the dill pickle. It adds like a nice saltiness to it.
That's so good.
Thank God.
Even without the herring.
No,
it's
100%. You can
it's
snack
like
on
salad.
that. All right, should we do sriracha with the sriracha?
Double sriracha.
I think, yeah, double
What else
sriracha.
do you think?
That makes sense to me.
Let's do it.
Go for it.
Thank you. These are like smaller pieces.
So yeah, the cream sauce herrings, we do most of them in like a cube.
Is there a reason for that?
It's just to differentiate, because before it's in the sauce, it all kind of looks the same. So we want to know, because these are made with pickled herring, whereas this is made with matcha schmaltz herring. So they look the same, but they're prepared in very different ways. So the pickled herring is obviously pickled vinegar in a brine like that, whereas these are salted and then they're rinsed off. So the appearance is the same, but the flavor profile is totally different, especially before you mix it with anything else.
Got it.
Yeah. Double sriracha is
It's spicy.
adds a lot more of a kick.
Oh, yeah.
It's spicy, but it's not usually that spicy, So adding the sriracha kefir is like double down.
Yeah, it makes it really spicy. Can I get a water, please?
Thank you. Yeah, wow.
That was good.
All right, and now we're on to our sweet onion herring. This is one of our best sellers. You give that a go. It's got chives in it, really like delicate but balanced flavors. I'm gonna go with the original on that one.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna try all 3. I think my favorite so far is the za'atar one.
Yeah? I mean, I feel like you like the bolder flavors. I remember you did reviews for like Yosef Moker Shabbos, and you really like his like out there flavors.
Yeah.
He's a very creative guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like adding new flavors all the time.
Yeah. Cheers. What are your thoughts?
Tastes exactly like sweet onion.
Yeah, like a sweet onion dip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. And like the fish is all amazing. It
Yeah.
tastes really, really fresh.
Yeah, definitely. It's straight off the line. Like,
wow.
Making it in here, tasting it in there.
That's insane.
There.
That's awesome. Even after this review, we're gonna have a tour of the facility, and we're gonna
bring you guys around.
We can.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And we also got these Rebbe's Choice hats, which are pretty
There you
awesome.
go. Find them on therebbeschoice.com.
Yep.
Order to your door.
Mm-hmm.
Hats, herring, anything you need for your herring habit, we got you covered.
I want to ask some questions just about like
How I started a company?
yeah.
So I was in yeshiva in Israel, and I always enjoyed eating herring on Shabbos, but I couldn't find anything that I liked. So I started making my own, in yeshiva, and like there's actually a really interesting story how that happened. Is that I was by my brother who lives in Sfat, which is a very mystical place. If you've been there, a lot of artists, very trippy environment. And this guy had this great homemade herring, so I asked him what's the recipe. He said, first you dance with the fish, then go to the mikvah, then say some tehillim with the fish, whatever. So got a very basic recipe out of him in the end, and started making herring, and all my friends loved it. Eventually the rabbis were buying it from me, and I realized I had a little bit of a business. So when I came back to the States, I'm a graphic designer, so I designed our labels and everything like that, made a website, and started selling door to door. And since then it just continued growing. We got into our first facility, got into a few stores, and as time has gone on, we've continued to grow and expand from just herring to kichel to smoked salmon, hot sauces, pickles, olives, sauerkraut. We're doing it.
That's inspirational.
It's all from above, that's for sure.
What's the difference between matches and schmaltz?
So schmaltz and matches literally mean the same exact thing. Schmaltz is fat in Yiddish and matches is fat in Russian. So matches and schmaltz technically are the same thing, but in the kosher world, they're marketed as two different items.
Whoa, I never knew that.
Yeah.
I always thought matches meant in wine.
So that's just wine sauce herring, which is a preparation of herring, and there's a huge history of herring, which there's wars that are fought over herring. Great Herring War between France and maybe France and UK, I think.
How did I never hear about this?
The Great Herring War.
That's awesome.
100%. That's a real thing. Yeah, countries have fought wars over herring fishing rights, things like that, because herring is one of the it's one of the highest nutrient fish in the ocean. It's also one of the most sustainable fish. So if we're talking about sustainability, it's very hard to overfish herring, it's one thing we particularly enjoy. All of our fish is wild caught, and we do keep an eye on sustainability. All of our plastics are recyclable, and every Earth Day we make a little bit of a post on how to reuse and renew.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I also noticed that each different herring product is inspired by a different Hasidic rabbi.
Yes, so each of our herrings are inspired by a different Hasidic Rebbe. For me, I'm a very creative person, and this is how I kind of take the Hasidic Torah that I learned and express it in my creativity. So if you read the back of the container, it tells you who this rabbi was. So let's say for our sweet onion, inspired by Talitzi of Ravshitz, and on the back it tells you who he was, where he's from, what he accomplished in his life, right, as much as we can fit on the back of the container, and then why the herring has what to do with him, what the flavor profile is inspired by. Our souls came from heaven, right? So we have a piece of godliness within us. So if we're able to create a unification between what we do on earth to the holy tzaddikim from the past, it's something that we can do. So this is a way to connect that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.